buildings. Looks like a church.
No, it's a house.
Is it?
It might have been down Ogden.
Is that, it says...
What does it say on there? 10:30. That doesn't... 10:30 a.m. Masters have wanted to buy these sketchbooks, but I keep them because sometimes I use them. I know this was up South Calgary. Yeah, once in a while. And it was looking towards the hill, looking up this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that one. I think this was Sunnyside. Looking, this was the boulevard.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I kind of keep them because sometimes I like to refer back to them. Look at the face on there. Here's the nose and the eyes.
Oh.
You get it?
I never even noticed that.
I didn't before either. I just spotted it now.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. I knew all the old areas in the city.
Was there a lot going on here?
And we'd go by bicycle down to Midnapore. And of course, Midnapore was 9 miles out of the city in those days.
I know.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is, actually. Midnapore is a fun way to go.
And so I did the Catholic Church and the United Church in Midnapore.
Really?
Yeah.
It's colorful.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's excellent.
So, what did this house look like when you painted it? Is it different? Quite different, or is it?
No, much the same, but of course, I don't think it was painted. Probably hadn't been painted for years. You know.
You tell me about that one day when
Don't forget, people were really quite poor then.
And now, too, though.
Yeah. I was trying to show you, like, as I say, you can't, some people, it was a back lane. That would indicate it was a back lane. And you get farther down there and you'll see there's a garage down there that faces onto the street. And I know the garbage pails are out. Yeah.
So some people think it's a back alley and others don't.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I just say that the Maggie Street hasn't decided whether it's going to be a front street or a back street. Yeah.
So were there lots of kids out when you painted, or were there lots of kids around? And
yeah, and quite young, you know, between 6 and 10, somewhere around that age. And yeah, there was another house up there that I liked too, but I don't know whether it's still there. I didn't look. In fact, I think the painting's hanging in the show at Mootart.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Yeah, it's a 2-story on the hill.
Down by the Buffalo Trail. Goes up the hill. Little pathway goes up the hill.
Yeah, it's part way. It's just at the end of this road.
It's still down there.
Yeah. That's where Bison
Path.
Isn't that a wonderful name?
That's the name.
And I think Maggie Street, maybe that's what attracted me here in the first place. Also, you know, my foster father's first wife, her mother and sister lived down on 8th Street, which is just below here. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of, you know, early Calgarians lived there. And but I wasn't around here at that time because that was a long time ago. We used to go by streetcar there to visit the old grandmother, who was very religious, Presbyterian.
Oh.
And when I'd be about 6 or 7, and she'd want me to read out of the Bible. Of course, I couldn't read it. I was too young for that. Yeah.
So Janet, you were telling me a story about when you were painting one time and the father came home?
Yeah.
You tell
So I figure it must have been about 1945 or 46, and the father had just returned. We found that out from the children told us that their father had just come home from overseas. And I think we saw him too. I don't remember that, but I'm quite sure he was out at the front.
Wow.
So, and we sat out there painting it because there wasn't, I just don't think that house was there then.
When you say we, who came with you?
Oh, it'd be some others that were sketching too. The Stella Bar, they were both teachers, and they would be along with me. And then there was some from the sketch club.
When did you join the sketch club?
Oh, in 1936. Yeah. No, but I was telling them the other day I was so shy, and one night. They had A.C. Layton. I don't know whether that means anything to you or not, but
yes.
he was an early English watercolors, beautiful paintings. And he taught at the college for a while. And they had him give a criticism. And I was there at that meeting that night. And I had taken a painting and I was so ashamed of it, I went and withdrew it so that he wouldn't see it.
So he never did see it then?
Oh no.
Oh,
It wasn't worth his time to look at it.